Yo, yo, what's up, Jason? How you doing, bro? All right, we're trading Nasdaq today. We got short options and long options on the Nasdaq. Just waiting for market open in 28 minutes, and then we can look to take our entries. Alright, while we wait for the markets, I just want to show you guys the Volt Markets loyalty program. So essentially, with the World Cup, you can predict your matches. You guys can see here. My predictions. So I'm predicting today, hence why I'm wearing the France shirt, that the score will be 5-2. Saying France will win. And then previously, let's try to see if I can. Previously, my other game with Portugal, I won. I predicted that. I said it was going to be 3-2 to Spain, but didn't get it, so I won 100 World Cup coins. And basically with that, right, I'll go into that with the that was 4-1 with Argentina, predicted that as well. But basically with the World Cup coins, you head over to your rewards. Let me first show you how it works. So essentially, you get the coins, you earn through the coins, but then also you also earn through trading. So every single time that you trade, you earn coins. And when you earn coins, you can exchange it for cash, raffles, etc. So this is how the system works. One lot on Forex, you get 100 coins. It's really good to maximize obviously the World Cup, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't trade one lot on Forex, but you can earn the equivalent of one lot trade on Forex if you guess the right team, right? So these are the coins are generated, and then you climb up the loyalty program and you can get obviously a lot of benefits. So that's the cool thing about the Volt loyalty program right at the moment. If you guys do want to create an account, obviously it's for free. The link is in the description of this YouTube channel. And yeah, you can even win stuff up to like this stuff. So like if you have 160,000 coins, you can get a Mac Mini, you can win a Galaxy, iPad Pro, and so on. So the prizes are pretty sick. And yeah. So looking at Nasdaq, we broke and retesting Asia highs at the moment. I'm just waiting for a pull back into my golden zone, as well as my, my last week low, my fast support resistance, and a fair value gap. So I'm looking for price to come to this point. We can either get shorts on the rejection of a 4-hour support resistance, or the ES 1.618 as well as last week's golden zone. If the sells don't work out, then this is our buy setup. The cells are a 1 to 5. So if you risk 1,000 rand, you can make 5,000 rand if we had final TP. And then with the buys, it's basically a 1 to 4. So if you risk 1,000 rand, you can, if we had full TP, you can make 4,000 rand. So that's our setups for today. We're just waiting for the market to open in 23 minutes, and then we can execute our trades. So far we are 4 for 4. I actually want to put the stats here. Bless you. Alright guys, in the meantime, if you have any questions about the analysis, shoot it through. Jason, US30 buy from 5233, almost TP. Nice, bro. That's really, really good. Let's see if we can make it 5 for 5. No pressure today. Frey Moses constantly on the live, and I'm really excited for today's live. Welcome, bro. Everyday needs. Is it your first time on the live? Welcome, bro. Where you from? First time in the live. Thank you so much. I'm from Angola. Welcome, bro. Portuguese. You speak Portuguese? How do you feel about Ronaldo not being in the World Cup anymore? Tough swallow, bro. 5 loading, let's go, bro. Bro, if we can get 10 out of 10, that would be crazy. 5 out of 5 is still good, but like double digits, that would be really nice. Rehan, how you going? How you doing, bro? We're gonna sit soon, Jamie. Sorry, bro. Just being a crazy week. No stress, bro. It's all good. Just text me again, like when you do book your call. That would be awesome. Yeah, bro. 5 out of 5 would be sick. It would be so sick, especially with that sell trade. That sell trade would be nice, but I'm leaning more towards buys today. So yes, we do have setups for both shorts and longs, but longs are just looking like a lot better compared to sells. Sells are just basically retracements. With longs, like we could, for today, I would say like our TP is realistic, but yeah, we could even hit the 30,000 mark with Nasdaq. What's your guys' bias? Are you guys looking for shorts or longs with Nasdaq? Like, do you think price is going to keep on climbing from this point, or do you think it's going to sell off at market open? I'm thinking like a sell off. Udo, how you doing, broski? I'm good, and yourself? Nice to see you again, bro. Are you training today or just observing? What's up, bro? 4 out of 4 with you. Let's go, Moses. Everyday Needs, is this your friend, right, Moses? I know Moses is always in the chat, bro. I had a 4-winning streak on NAS and fucked it yesterday on JPN 225. Bro, it's okay. 4 out of 4 winning streak. So you still got 4 out of 5, so it's still 80% success rate. Still really, really good. I just hope you didn't lose your 4 winning streak profits on that one trade though. If you did, then yeah, then you did F it, bro. Sorry, no, you did F it then. But if you're still on the greens slash blues, then you good. You know, maybe. I feel you, bro. 2 losses. Okay, 2 losses is still decent, bro. 2 losses is still decent. You just need to get your confidence back. Don't let those 2 losses affect your psyche. Do you think VWAP indicator is useful? I used to, like in the early days, I used to try it out. But no, I use like the alligator one, the VWAP. I'd say like in terms of indicators, like the best ones are like the 200-day and 50-day moving average. And then I use this one now to just identify sessions. So I'd say, Bailey, don't be heavy dependent on indicators. Be dependent on your analysis. And then if there is some like concrete data justifying that, you know, the indicator is, you know, aligned with your trading approach, then cool, you can use that as a form of confluence. But VWAP I don't use. A good indicator as well is the stochastic oscillator indicator. That one's also pretty good. I used it when I first started, but not really anymore. Yes, I did. I just raised the lot size. Oh, so for lot, did you lose your profits from that winning streak, I guess that's like what mentally and emotionally happens, right? Like when you're on a winning streak, you feel hot, and then obviously like you'll either A, increase your capital, or B, increase your lot size. And when that winning streak does come to an end, you know, you essentially wipe out what you made because you increased your risk. So I get it. I would save a lot. Like my advice to you, I raised it from 2.5%. Yeah, I would save a lot. Like maybe the lot size could maybe influence your quality, right? Maybe you're too aggressive or whatever. I would honestly say like that lot size that you had that winning streak with, stick with it for a little bit, and obviously build up your capital, secure a safety net. Once you have a safety net, then consider increasing your lot size. But just increasing your lot size off like a hot streak, like, you know, it's impossible to have 100% success rate all the time, right? Like even this, like a day will come when like we have a loss. Our, you know, success rate might dip to like 60-70%. You know, that's still really, really good. 100% is like, to maintain that throughout is very, very unrealistic. So yeah, stick with a lot size that you're comfortable with, bro. Build your capital because you know what you're doing already. You know, you proved it to yourself with the 4 winning streaks. Keep on compounding that, and then eventually when you feel confident, right? There's a difference between ego and confidence. When you feel confident with your trading, your analysis, your capital, then increase your lot size. But I've done that as well multiple times, bro. Like same position as you. Like you start with a small account, doing really well, obviously standard lot size, and then boom, you know, when you feel a little bit ego, then that's when you increase your lot size, and then unfortunately it doesn't end up in your favor. That's actually what I did. The war markets ruined my confidence. I just raised it back to my regular risk. Well, going back, okay, nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, like the volatile markets are quite difficult to trade. We saw it with COVID, we saw it with tariffs, we saw it with the war. So even, you know, with the war, or let's just say like volatile markets, you know, decrease your lot size even more. Just because the markets are obviously moving off fundamentals, and it's very tough to predict fundamentals. Like you can have a good read on it, but like anything could happen in a split second. So yeah. What system do you trade a lot? Like what strategy are you implementing? Okay, we got 9 minutes until market open. Let's see what we can do. Also, where are you guys coming from? Are you guys coming from the Discord? Are you guys coming from Instagram? Are you guys coming from the YouTube? Where are you guys coming from? Breakouts. Oh yes, I know. Breakouts. You know, breakouts are good, bro. I use breakouts as one of my 7 variables. Yeah, it's just one confluence for me. I don't actually base it off that, but it is a good system. Discord. Okay, sick. Yeah, with the Discord, I'll stream more on there as well, because at this point, I'm just streaming on the YouTube's Mondays and Thursdays. With the Discord, obviously it will become a daily thing. So I just want the Discord to be a little bit more active. So even if you guys like are coming from the Discord, and you guys have taken trades or whatever, please post it on the Discord as well, whether it's general chat or wins, just to get it active. I really want to like revive this DC a little bit. Yeah, Udo, I know you from the Discord, bro. I've known Udo for freaking what, like 3 years now, I guess. Just joined your Discord today, but been watching from YouTube. Great, bro. Who are you currently funded with? 10-4, so their futures prop. Really good prop, 10-4. Goat funded is my majority. Aqua, I have an account, Blue Guardian, and Fixify. But I've been trading more so like personal funds at the moment. I think if you're just starting off, props are good because obviously you get that access to capital, and you also learn about risk management, which is great. But yeah, I'm at a stage where I just trade my own capital. I like FTMO. I've never actually done an account with them, like, weird enough. They were the first prop firm that I heard of. And I heard about them like 6 years ago, FTMO. This was before props were like even trending. But I wasn't educated about prop firms and I just didn't go with them for some reason. But FTMO is good, bro. Like they like essentially the goats of prop firms, you know, they've been in the game for like the longest. So FTMO, you really can't go wrong. Obviously, like if your budget is slightly different, like if you're looking for cheaper accounts or accounts with like less strict rules, then FTMO won't be like, you know, the end all be all. You know, like Goat Funded has great rules. Other props as well. There's also great local prop firms in South Africa that also have really good prices for accounts as well as the rules. But yeah, I'd like to get funded by FTMO. Maybe I'll make it like an objective for this year to get funded by FTMO. And UJ, what prop firms are you using? Currently FTMO and Maven. Where are they based? I haven't heard of Maven before. Are they good? But congrats on FTMO, bro. That's huge. That's great. Haven't heard of Maven before. Okay, we got 3 minutes until market open. Yeah, no complaints on Maven. They're based in Canada but have a good market. And you say, oh, sick, bro. Why did you choose Maven? Was it because of the reviews, the pricing, the rules? Bought off cheap account prices. Okay. That's sick, bro. All right, we got 30 seconds until market open. Let's see what we get. Okay, market open. So far, sellers are coming in. We do have a bunch of fair value gaps over here that obviously need to get filled. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 at the bottom. So either, again, what we're looking at price climbing up here, rejection on that 4-hour support resistance, last week golden zone, and yes, 1.618, which is 3 confluences for shorts. If we don't get that, then we're looking at a retest on last week low, yesterday's golden zone, 4-hour support resistance, and a fair value gap, which is 4 confluences, 4 buys. So pretty good amount of confluences lined up. Now it's just where's price gonna go and what's gonna happen. So once price comes into our pocket areas, then we can look for entry. If it's not in our pocket areas, it won't be a trade. Also, side note, who are you guys rooting for today? Morocco versus France. What are your guys's? I got money on France, so I'm just curious. Like, am I? Well, I'm pretty sure I'm like, if you look at the French team, like, come on. But what's your guys' gut feeling? Do you think it's going to be a crazy one? We've had a couple of those already in this World Cup. So do you think it's going to be a little surprise? Maybe Morocco might squeeze out? Or do you think it's an easy dub for France? Speak of the Devils. Morocco versus France. Mbappe versus Hakimi. Old teammates. Bro, it's going to be so sick. Okay, so far price came to that far support resistance, didn't fill that fair value gap. So we just went for possibly here. Bailey, I'm trying to learn to be chilled and relaxed when trading. Like, how are you so chilled? Bro, let me tell you, there's phases in this, alright? So to get chilled with your own trading is probably the hardest part. Like, I think it's literally just like clocking in hours. But also like being present with those hours as well, right? I'm going to get to a punchline, right? I'm not going to rant like crazy. So for me, obviously, me trading for myself by myself, it's relatively easy in terms of emotions because I've been doing this. Like, this is my full-time thing. Like, I do this for a living, right? So I can't necessarily be not chilled and not relaxed when this is my income. It's harder obviously live streaming it because like we have people following the trades, you guys are following the trades, even if you're not like to lose in front of like people, it's also quite tough. So when I first started streaming, that was difficult in terms of like oh, I don't want to lose, I don't want to let people down, but like, bro, it's you can't be perfect, right? You're gonna have losing days, you're gonna have winning days. But my best advice to you, Bailey, in terms of being chilled and relaxed, firstly, it has to come from a point of like confidence within your system. All right, so if you're confident in your strategy, that's the first hardship to like essentially get through, to get that confidence. And there's a difference between like believing in it to a degree and the confidence to actually do it, right? So you need to have that confidence, and that obviously comes with banking in time, trading, taking wins, taking losses, collecting data, seeing like how is that strategy performing, are you actually doing well with it, do you understand it, are you making money with it, right? Then secondly, I would highly recommend, I do this a lot with a lot of people in my mentorship program, where for a week, right, at least a week, even if you don't journal off the rip, try journal for a week. I don't journal, right? So that's why I say like, you don't have to, but for that week of journaling, saying why you entered, why you exited early, why you took a loss, why did you go in with that lot size? Why did you trade? Okay, collecting that data in a week, even maybe 2 weeks, can give you some understanding of, where you are in terms of trading. You can see your flaws. Everyone has flaws, right? And when you see your flaws of like maybe you enter a premature position that you shouldn't have just because you have FOMO. You know, that's a key thing for you. Like, you have FOMO, fear of missing out of entry, of making profit that day, whatever. And, you know, that is something that you'll need to work on. You know, like, if you have confidence in your strategy, you should wait for all the things to align until you enter. Don't enter out of FOMO, because then you're not trading your strategy. If you're not trading your strategy, that means you don't have confidence in your strategy, right? So definitely journal for a week or two, collect that data, and then just see where your flaws are and then work on those. But yeah, the more time you spend trading, you become, you won't be chilled, but you become more chilled. Diablo, how does this work? What are you referring to? Trading? No stress, bro. No stress at all. But you got it, bro. Like, genuinely, like, you got it. Like, what you're feeling, don't feel like it's not normal. Even people that have been trading for years still feel the way that you feel, right? But you need to take, like, the necessary steps to actually fix those things. It's the same thing, for example, at gym. You can't expect to be ripped and big and strong if you don't actually go to the gym, right? You take in the necessary stuff to go to the gym. It's the same thing with trading. You're not just going to magically become chilled. You have to actively work on you being chilled. Trading, how does trading work? So I would say nowadays there's two forms of trading. There's prop firm trading, and there's trading with your personal funds. Prop firm trading is basically where you go through a company, you trade their capital. In order to trade their capital, you have to pass practical examinations, so reaching a certain percentage. Once you prove that you can hit that percentage, you get that account that you're paid for, that allocated account. It can vary between $5,000 to even $400,000 in terms of the account size. Pricing varies quite drastically. And then trading with your own funds, you obviously, you know, load money from your bank or your crypto, and then you put it into a brokerage. We use in Vault Markets, and then you trade. Essentially, trading is, I want to say, predicting whether the pair that you're trading is going to go up or down. You can make money when the pair goes down as well as when the pair goes up. That's a very rough summary of trading. It looks very complicated, like anything else that is new, but you know, I'm pretty sure, like, everyone here in the chat, besides like people stumbling upon this for the first time, it's pretty simple. Like, the concept of it, it's quite intimidating, but it's pretty simple. Simple in the sense of understanding. Like, I feel like, you know, in the olden days, like in the Wall Street and all that stuff, like, you feel like you had to have like a financial degree to be able to trade and so on, whatever. But nowadays, like, there's so much information that, you know, you can learn off a lot. Well, on prop firms, what criteria do you usually look for depending which prop firm to use? Criteria, what's up, George? Criteria, I would say community. So you want to see, obviously, the reviews, how many people have actually traded using that prop firm, sorry. Are people actually getting payouts? Because, you know, a lot of people can create prop firms and not pay people out. So first is legitimacy in terms of reviews and community. And then I would say rules that are realistic with your trading, not something that is like going to completely change the form of your style of trading, something that aligns with it. And then also pricing. So pricing can vary a lot, but you don't want to, you know, pay an arm and a leg for an account. Obviously, accounts can vary quite drastically. Literally, like, for example, like $100,000 account can vary, and this is a two-step. So there's obviously two examinations, but that can vary between what, $400 to maybe $800. So pricing is also an important factor. There's a red flag if it's too cheap and if it's too expensive, obviously. Do you know, if it's too cheap and they don't have reviews, obviously that's a big red flag, because not a lot of people are effectively using that profit, so they're just making money off examinations. What do you think, how much time I will take to be in your level? Oh, bro, I've been training for 7 years. But obviously I made a lot of mistakes in my training career. I would probably say, like, there's different levels in terms of like mindset, confidence, emotion maturity with trading. In terms of system strategy, probably like 2 months, I would say. It can obviously go higher, but 2 months. And then to get to where I'm at in terms of like, you know, mentality and stuff, I would probably say a year. Like, I made a lot of unnecessary mistakes when I first started. So that's why, you know, a journey took me, like, to be in the mindset now, maybe it took me 2 years. But I've been trading for 7. And your mindset adapts as you obviously, you know, stay in the industry for long enough. All right, so it looks like the sales might be more promising. We're looking at probably 29761 for entries. So that would be our entry point if price comes there. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Do you consider yourself a full port trader? I used to be, but not anymore. I lost a lot of money full porting, so I learned my lesson. Also made a lot of money full porting, but the sustainability of it isn't great. Nothing wrong with full porting, though, in my honest opinion. It's just not sustainable. Okay, I'm going to delete this bicep up, because looks like we will be going short. Also, as it stands, we do have another fair value gap over here. So essentially what I'm looking for, I'm just looking for a 5-minute candle to enter this key area for us. It's pretty much at a key area already, but I really want this 1.618 to get hit as well. Then once we see rejection on that, we can go short. Okay, so we got rejection so far on our 4-hour support. Let's just wait if we can get a little bit higher. Otherwise, alternatively, we could enter this, but then it would drastically shift it to a 1 to 2. There you go. We're almost there. Little bit of rejection on the weekly golden zone and that far support. That's pretty good as well. I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer as well, bro. Oh, are you talking about the song? Do you guys like the house music or do you prefer something else? This old school brings me back. I don't know the song, but I like it. Take a look at the 15 quick. Looks really good for shorts. Looks really, really good. Alright, some rejection on the 4-hour support, resistance zone, as well as the last week golden zone. Still holding up, but we'll wait for the next 5-minute candle. We can touch that yes 1.618, see that rejection on the 5, then we can enter. That's our go ahead. We won't just enter based off a touch. Got a minute on this 5. Alright, new 5-minute candle. This could be our entry point. We just want this one to reject. So even if it dips below the previous 5, we could maybe look to enter. New 15-minute candle as well. Okay, that's no longer FEG. Alright, dipping below, that'll be pretty good. So we can take shorts at this price point here. So it's close to like a 1 to 4 trade setup, but happy taking shorts in this area. Now I'll just put the TPs in SL for you. We are currently in shorts. 29734. Stop loss is at 29917. TP1 will be 29500. TP2 retest on that daily high 29363, and then TP3 will be that FEG, which will be 28978. 28978. All right, so that's our trade, and then this FEG, right, which is also our SL to entry. So once price comes into this area, that would be our stop loss. Sorry, moving stop loss to entry. And there we go, we're in. Gold? We're trading Nasdaq at the moment, not gold. If you want a analysis on gold, you need to come before we trade, bro. So before when we're in a trade, you can ask like analysis on gold or whatever pair, and then we can go through it. But while we're in a trade, bro, we gotta lock in. Gotta lock in for Nasdaq. How many of you guys are in the sales with us? Are you guys shorting Nasdaq as well, or are you just observing? So far it's good. We are in profit. But into nice, bro. I'm in with you. Nice, let's go. Let's go. Had the same analysis. Nice, bro. Welcome to the stream, Azul, bro. Toga. Welcome, bro. But on demo account. Oh, George, we'll sort out your accounts today, bro. I'll get that to you ASAP. I did see your message. We'll sort out your accounts ASAP today. I'll reply as soon as I'm done with everything though. I'm observing, I'm on my phone, too small to trade. No stress, bro. Taking this with you, bro. Let's go. Let's get the volume in the market, bro. Everyone just into shorts. Let's push it down. Oh, sorry, bro. I keep on forgetting. Ah, it's your name backwards. I see it. Nice. Togam Nosage. Crazy. I only see it now. George, are you trading on the XM account still? Cold pack shot. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. I try and make it look as pretty as possible. I've taken the trade with you. Nice. Beat that. No pressure, Jamie. No pressure. Just like 10 people like going in with you. Okay, let's go about the 515 is looking good. Nice 5-minute candle. I've taken the trade with you. Nah, it started asking me to deposit funds and I don't want to have too many accounts that I have to consolidate. Oh, crazy. The demo account asks you to deposit funds. That's a scam, bro. Yeah, we will sort you out today, bro, for sure. Oh, George, also I need to send you a new Calendly link. We need to customize something. I think it probably like expired because of the calls and stuff. So it doesn't come through on the Crown Club booking calendar. So I'll create a new calendar for you. Is there any way you trade daily? Is there any way you trade daily? I do trade daily. Sorry, I might have read your question wrong. Just maybe ask it in a different way. Or if that's what you meant, if I trade daily, then yes. You have M&T now. Sorry, bro. I don't know that lingo. I hope it's not trading lingo. Otherwise, that's just disappointing. What do you mean by M&T? Everyday needs. Appreciate you, bro. You can call me the goat once you move SL to entry. Then I'll take it, bro. Otherwise, for now, like we still in. Oh, hold on. You talking about the account on MT5? I'm still placing some trades on that. Had a short position on. Okay, nice. Very, very nice. What account were you talking about to deposit? He may mean daily live stream. Oh, a daily live stream, more so on my Discord. So you can get access to the Discord if you're on my Instagram. The link won't be here. But yeah, you'll get access to that, and I stream there pretty frequently. Well, starting, sorry. But I alternate between that demo account and the trading. Oh, so TradingView asked you to deposit. Monday and Thursday, yes. Monday and Thursday I stream here on the YouTube, bro. Every Monday and Thursday, 3 p.m. South African time. 2 Desforda. 2 Esforda. Anytime, bro. You go online Monday and Thursday only. Yes, on the YouTube. Alright, so we hit that fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame, which is good. The moment it hits that purple block, alright, move your stop loss to entry. So basically, if you entered at 29719 here, you would move your stop loss to 29718. Alright, so if price does come back, you essentially lose nothing, or you make like a cent or a dollar or whatever. I thought you were talking about the XM account that I opened for the. Oh, bro, you did well with that though, no? Weren't you? I remember you told me like you were like I don't know. I can't remember your position, but you told me something. In, let's go. Alright, we got 40 seconds on this 5-minute candle. Let's hope it just stays bearish. Let's see the 15. 15 looks really, really good. Nice rejection. Wiped out the previous 15-minute buys. So let's just keep that momentum going. FXJ, let's go. Okay, new 5-minute candle. There we go. Okay, boom. So we just hit our SL to entry zone. So just make sure to move your stop loss to entry. So it's a risk-free trade, so we shouldn't lose anything now. All right. Yeah, I was doing well, but didn't know your max loss for me. So Bro, you still did good though. Well done. Eating as usual. Bro, could be, if we hit TP1, that's 5 for 5, guys. Like right now, this won't be a losing trade, it will be a break-even trade, so it'd still be like 4 for 4, I guess. I don't know. Wasn't profit, it was a certain percentage of the account, so it was, I get you. Cornelia, no stress, bro. Alright, well, we're approaching TP1. I'm just gonna, sorry, I have to film a video just to like, it's 5 for 5, bro. Just nail it, please. I just want to confirm that it hit. Wait, where did it? Did it hit TP1? 29500. Yeah, it did, right? So we hit TP1. And SL's at entry. So you guys can either like close partials of your positions, or you guys can hold for TP2, TP3, but definitely, most definitely make sure that your SL's at entry. And we did it, guys. 5 for 5 Nasdaq shorts. We just hit TP1. 5 out of 5 trades, 100% success rate with the Vault Markets live streams on YouTube. How you doing, cheeky? Okay, sorry, that was cringe. Just gonna post that up quick. Guys, I'm going to come to the comments now. Okay, cool. Hey. Come on, guys. Okay, let me catch up on the comments quickly. Chopping, bro. TP1 hit, thank. Reach my daily target, thanks, bro. Lovely. No stress, bro. Congrats. Your setup is spot on always. Thank you, Jamie. No stress, Bailey. Thank you so much for coming through, bro. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna snap up a pic. Yeah, guys. Jeez. The 100% success rate lives on. Really good setup. Like, we were patient with it, which was good. We didn't react. And once we got that rejection and our confluence is hit, bro, boom, perfect. Thank goodness, bro. I don't know why 5 out of 5 just seems a lot better. Like 6 out of 6 doesn't sound as good as 5 out of 5, you feel me? So if you guys didn't hit TP1, you definitely did now. Again, ask yourself, should you take partials? Should you close fully? Should you wait until TP2? Regardless of what you decide, please just make sure that you've protected your entries, because yeah, there's like, it's really silly to take a loss when you're in, you know, this much profit already. Like, it would be really, really silly. Boom. Okay, so we broke through TP1. We entered the 4-hour support resistance, so at least like retesting it. So if it comes in, TP2 will for sure get hit. Looks like TP2 is on the way as well. Guys, please, like, if you are still on the stream and you did catch this with me, please just like the YouTube video. It will help us out a lot to grow the channel. So just shoot through some likes. I would highly appreciate that. We need to like grow this channel, as also like just make sure that you subscribe to the channel, that you like the YouTube video. Then we can keep on doing this every Monday and Thursday, which would be pretty dope. Close my TP1 easy. Nice, bro. Well done. Well freaking done, bro. Okay, I would just like to hit TP2 and then we can call it a day. So TP2 would be nice. Okay, so I'm going to edit this text as well because we are 5 for 5, bro. Okay, let's just take a peek at the 15. Just want to see how this is cooking. Okay, it's still, bro, it looks really, really good. Only thing that I don't like is just this FEG over here. So price could come and retest that point prior to continuing down. But otherwise that, we good. TP1 hit, fair value gap forward. We still have 2-3 more fair value gaps below. So until that, we still in this. Okay, that 5-minute candle looks a little bit reversal, but could come here, continue going down. Again, it's not always like smooth sailing towards your TPs, right? You're gonna get like price going up and down, up and down. That's obviously where it like tests your emotions, your patience, and everything. So definitely just know that it won't always just tank down. Thank you, Jamie. No stress, Uda. Are you done for the day, or are you still in the trade? Out with nice win. Nice, bro. Okay, sick. Yeah, log off, bro. Enjoy your day. Switch off the stream. Thanks for coming, bro. 100% do that. Alright, so I'm actually also going to bounce. Just make sure again, guys, like that your SLs at entry, you don't wanna incur unnecessary losses. I am holding for TP2 and TP3. I've taken some off the top of TP1, but I'm holding for these positions with risk-free entry. So yeah, you guys can do the same, or you guys can close if you're happy. Again, it is going to play up and down, so you just need to be able to bear with that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next week, Monday. Thanks for tuning in. Much love, and if you guys did profit off this or whatever, like, share on social media, tag me so I can repost it. Yeah, it would be nice to get that going. That would be pretty sick. So just take a screenshot of, I don't know, the YouTube or your profits, whatever you want. Just post it on Instagram and then just tag me so I can repost it. All right, sick, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week, Monday. Take care.